Let us now continue in the adhikara of tasyapatyam, which as we know starts from 4.192 and goes down to the end of the first quarter of the fourth chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. And we know that the default affix in this adhikara, the affix an, prescribed by the sutram, pragdivyatorn, which actually exerts its influence all the way down prior to 4.4.2. But under certain circumstances, the affix an is set aside and overruled by a different affix. So we are going to take such a sutram now. It's a very short and sweet sutram, an important sutram to keep in mind. The number is 4.1.120. Stribhyo dhak. Padacheda, of course, is stribhyaha dhak. The vritti states stri pratyantebhyo dhak apatye. Very simple. So it means that to denote the sense of apatyam, descendant, sadhita affix dhak may be applied optionally following a syntactically related padam in which the sandhi operations have been performed, provided the padam ends in a sixth case affix and has a base ending in a feminine affix, prescribed in the adhikara of 4.1.3 striyam. Note clarifies that as per the paribhasha, pratyagrahane tadantaggrahanam, the term stribhya should be understood as stri pratyayantebhya, that is, terms ending in the feminine affixes like tap, neep, etc., which are prescribed in the adhikara of striyam, which starts from 4.1.3. We have not studied the adhikara in detail yet, but we have taken some rules from there already, such as 4.1.4 ajadyatastap, etc. Let us take an example now. The udaharanam is Vinatā apatyam puman vainateyaha Garuḍa, a male descendant of Vinatā. It refers to Garuḍa, son of Vinatā. The derivation is quite straightforward. We start with Vinatā nyas plus dhak. Nyas is the shashti ekvachanam. Remember that we are in the adhikara of 4.192 tasyapatyam. The term tasya is shashtyantam, therefore we take the affix nyas, which is shashti ekavachanam. And since Vinatā ends in the feminine affix tap, we set aside the default affix an prescribed by pragdivyatorn and instead use the affix dhak, which is prescribed by the present sutram 4.1.120 stribhyo dhak. In the next step, we assign the designation it to the ending letter ka of the affix dhak by the sutram 1.3.3 harantyam, and it takes lopaha by 1.3.9 tasya lopaha. So now we have Vinatā nyas plus dha. Now the entire term Vinatā nyas plus dha gets the designation pratipadikam by 1.2.46 krityadita samasascha. This allows us to apply 2.4.71 supo dhatu pratipadikayoho to perform the look elision on the sup affix nyas, which is inside the pratipadikam. So now we have Vinatā plus dha. Now at this point, the sutram 1.3.7.2 would like to assign the designation it to the beginning letter dha of the affix dhak. But the fact that the sutram 7.1.2 ayane yi ni yaha pa dha kha cha gham pratyadinam specifically prescribes the substitution aya in the place of the letter dha occurring at the beginning of an affix obviously implies that the letter dha at the beginning of an affix such as dhak does not get the itsanya, because otherwise the letter dha would be elided by 1.3.9 tasya lopaha. So there is no point prescribing a substitution in place of the letter dha if the letter dha is going to be elided. So the fact that 7.1.2 does prescribe a substitution aya in the place of the letter dha at the beginning of an affix, we don't assign the itsanya to the letter dha by 1.3.7.2. Instead, we bring in the substitution aya as per 7.1.2 with the help of the Paribhasha Sutram 1.3.10. Yatha sankhya manudeshas samanam. Hence, the substitutions being prescribed by the Sutram 7.1.2 have to be done respectively. So the letters pha, dha, kha, cha and gha had to be replaced respectively by ayan, aya, etc. In the present example, we have the letter dha, so that gets replaced by aya. So now we get Vinatā plus aya a. Now, in order to complete this example, we need to do an anga karyam, which is the vriddhi substitution in place of the first vowel e in the form Vinatā. For that, we need the sutram 72118 from the angasya adhikaraha. So that's going to be our next sutram 72118 kiticha. Now you'll recognize from the number that we have already studied the immediately preceding rules 72115 acho niti, 72116 ata upadhayaha, and 72117 taditeshvachamādeh, which of course we have used repeatedly. So this sutram 72118 simply extends 72117. Taditeshvachamādeh tells us that the first vowel among the vowels of an angam, which is followed by tadita affix, which is either a jnit, meaning that it has a letter ñ as a it, or a nit, it has a letter ణ as a it, then it takes the vriddhi substitution. The present sutram 72118 kiticha, which has the vritti kiti tadhite achamade racho vriddhi syat, tells us that the first vowel among the vowels of an angam, which is followed by tadita affix, which is a kit, meaning it has a letter ka as a it, takes the vriddhi substitution. So the prior sutram covered those cases when the tadita affix had the letter ñ or the letter ణ as a it. This one covers the case where the tadita affix the letter ka as a it. The note here says that the entire prior sutram 72117 taditeshvachamādeh comes as anuvritti into this sutram 72118. The second note states that in the word acham used in the vritti of this sutram, the sixth case affix is in the sense of nirdharane. Reference is 2341 yatascha nirdharanam. So it means among the vowels. Of course, ach is a vowel as per the Maheshwara Sutrani. So acham means among the vowels. And of course, adehe means in place of the first vowel among the vowels of an angam. There is a vriddhi substitution. Next note says that the vriddhi of the first vowel among the vowels of a angam, when followed by tadita affix, which is a jnit or a nit, is done by the prior sutram 72117. This is what we already discussed. So 72118 extends the vriddhi substitution to tadita affix, which is a kit. This is the purpose of cha in the sutram 72118 kiti cha. Okay, so now we continue the example from the sutram 41120. We're at the stage where we have Vinatā plus aya a. So now we take the first vowel e of the angam Vinatā and replace it by the vriddhi substitute I, because the affix dhak has the letter ka as it. So now we get Vinatā plus aya. Now the angam Vinatā gets the bhasanya by 1418 yachibham. This allows us to apply 64168 yasyeti in the next step to elide the ending letter a of the angam Vinatā. So now we get Vinat plus aya, which is Vinateya. The Pratipadikam Vinateya declines like Rama Shabdaha. We can similarly derive the following: Kuntya apatyam puman kaunteyaha Arjunaha, a male descendant of Kunti. Here the word Kunti ends in the feminine affix Neep. So therefore we use the sutram 41120 Stribhyo Dhak. Of course, the word Kaunteya is used in the Bhagavad Gita. It generally refers to Arjuna, son of Kunti. Similarly, Saramaya apatyam puman Sarameyaha, a male descendant of Sarama. Sarama is the name of the female dog belonging to the gods. Hence, Sarameya refers to a dog. So also, Draupadya apatyam puman Draupadeyaha is also in the Bhagavad Gita. It means a male descendant of Draupadi. Now in the following cases, the affix dhak is actually overruled. Remember that Stribhyo Dhak is the starting point when we have a term ending in a feminine affix and we have to derive a tadhitaha form in the sense of tasyapatyam, descendant. But there are specific situations in which the affix dhak is overruled. First example here is Prithaya apatyam puman parthaha arjunaha, a male descendant of Pritha. This is also, of course, in the Bhagavad Gita, used many times. It generally refers to Arjuna, son of Pritha. Even though it could refer to any other sons of Pritha, normally the form Partha refers to Arjuna. The reason the affix dhak is overruled is because the term Pritha is specifically listed in the Shivadikanaha, reference in the Sutram 4.1.1.12, Shivadibhyon. So the fact that the term Pritha is specifically listed there in the Shivadikanaha tells us that everything else has to be put aside and the affix an needs to be applied. Similarly, Sumitraya apatyam puman Saumitrihi Lakshmanaha, male descendant of Sumitra, generally refers to Lakshmanaha. Here the affix in prescribed by the Sutram 4.196 Bhavvadibhyascha applies because the term Sumitra is specifically listed in the Bhavvadi Ganaha. Okay, so this is how this Sutram Stribhyo Dhak works. It's an important Sutram because anytime we have a term ending in a feminine affix, we have to come to the Sutram 4.1.1.20 Stribhyo Dhak as a starting point when we have to derive a tadhitaha form in the sense of tasyapatyam. And then, of course, the affix dhak may be further overruled by some other affix. But as a starting point, for terms ending in a feminine affix, we have to come to 4.1.1.20 Stribhyo Dhak.